Welcome back, guys, with another Marvel Future Fight content. They have dropped the patch notes and maintenance notice. So let me just go through the maintenance notice first. The maintenance will start at 16th January 23 at GMT. If we convert that in the local times, that's 17th January 5 a.m. on Bangladesh time, and Indian time, that's 4:30 a.m. in the morning tomorrow. And in the US time, that's 3 or 4 p.m. on 16th January. So that's the time, and it's 15 hours and 11 minutes till the maintenance starts. So let's just the reward is typical. Let's just go to the patch notes here. uh, Update details. So there's some blah 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 blah, and there's the new hero. So Havoc has energy projection, and he can be acquired through the epic quest. He's like the Wolverine or Doctor Strange or the Sentry, that when you progress through the quest, you get rank up him instantly. His leadership is 15% energy attack. She has 50% skill damage and 20% bonus damage and 35% basic defense, basic damage received, decreased basic damage received. And she has on his normal passive that 40% basic damage increase. So that's 75% on his passive. And I think maxing out his damage reduction is pretty easy. Okay, she has some increased damage based on the damage received. uh, let's get to his active skills: energy damage, paralysis, energy damage, stun, snare, incapacitation. So 30% recovery HP, the percentage is okay. Accumulation damage and 1.1%, that's okay. Silence, incapacitation, paralysis, and 20%, 25% chance to penetrate with penetration and ignore targeting on the same skill. So this is used for PvP. They have introduced ignore targeting and penetration on the same skill, although the penetration chance is pretty low, but he can always get a new uniform to improve. And this is promising. So this proves that they can make good characters in papers. They can give a character ignore targeting and penetration on the same skill, but they don't give it to us. So he has frenzy buff here. He has snare, incapacitation, and frenzy buff on fifth skill again. So he is pretty hybrid according to 3RL, and he has uh, promise promising paper skills on PvP. So let's come to Exodus, and he is the first universal mutant after Jean Grey. So he is a premium biosub character, and he is also available through the Epic Quests. Epic Quest mission, like the what I would say, that's Colossus. So you play manually or in autoplay. That when a ally shifter appears, you can get his bio. His bio can also be acquired through the Epic Quest special missions. So that's something bad I wanna talk about a bit later. Let's just finish through it. The leadership is 50% all attack when three mutant allies is there, and his passive is remove all debuff. So he is a great leadership plus support on PvP. So he got super armor, increased base skill damage 40 and 35% bonus. Uh, Basic damage received reduction 25%, energy attack, silence, energy damage, incapacitation, paralysis, recovered 30%. That's good. Barrier, increase, frenzy buff, silence, paralysis, invincible, 100% proc, burn, stun, paralysis, decrease, and all damage immunity, and frenzy buff. So there's only one recovery skill that's bad. Okay, let's go to the Hope Summer. She is pretty amazing for the typing. She is combat hero female. So she will eventually get a premium or paywall uniform. That's for sure. So that's nothing to be too much hyped. So he got strong tags, so he can use Titania's lead and passive. So she can be bought through the Epic Quest 7.7K, and until there's a uniform released on for her, it can be calculated that the increase 1000 crystal is for this character, but I am pretty doubtful about her usefulness in AVX and APL. So her leadership is weird. So that's something like wave. All mutant allies will get 30%. So that includes herself, and that's only 30%, and Kabul will get 70%. So in the most of the game mode, Kabul is blast superhero mutant, so you cannot combine them together. So that's something pretty pathetic. So the passive is guaranteed crit rate 25%, pretty good for rage, and skill damage 35, bonus damage 35. So 35% increase of physical attack and ignore targets dodge rate. On her active skills, stun silence, mind control, snare paralysis, burn shock silence, and all damage immunity and all basic attack increase. Okay, stun paralysis recover 20% HP. That's pretty low, although she is a PvE character. Invincible only 3%. Why? Why, man? Okay, increase basic damage 100% proc, burn, bleed, and frenzy buff, and that's it. Okay, here comes our Jean Grey 2.0, the Madeline Pryor, Goblin Queen. So he got mind and mind resist ability, and Goblin Queen can be so she can be acquired all when all the required characters are T2. Uh, Pretty generic leadership for PvP characters. Increase all resistance 50%. That's good to counter all those gene and other elemental damage dealer. Increase skill damage 45% and moral damage 45%. Damage reduction 40%. So her passive is okay. I think her passive is good. 50% chance to penetrate with penetration chance, increase additional pierce damage 5%, super armor, all basic, so damage reduction 30%. So that's 70% damage reduction, 5% additional pierce, and 50% penetration with all resistance down by 50%. So that's the pretty stacked passive, but there's no revive in that matter. So the skill is mind damage and counter attacks and ignore targeting. They introduced again the counter attack, ignore targeting, and penetration. No penetration on the same skill. Oh, her penetration is on skill passive. So she got counter attack, ignore targeting, and a penetration and recover HP on on her second skill. So this is pretty great, and they should make this type of great combination on most of the uniform, but they are not doing it. They are making it pricier. But I don't think she can replace Jean Grey, because Jean Grey has revive and she does not. She will have immortality with the artifact. So let's go to the next skill, bleed silence, barrier accumulation 10% and 1% pure damage, fracture incapacitation panic recover 20% HP. So that's two recovery skill 20% both. Invincible frenzy buff, bleed and incapacitation paralysis, increase all basic attack by 50%. Okay, that's all with the new characters, and let's go to the new uniform. So Phoenix Force, first movement, so that's Rachel Summers uniform. Super armor, all basic defense 30, all basic damage reduction 30. So she is going to PvP direction because her artifact is the revive one. I think the revive one should be for Madeline Pryor, so that she could compete Jean, and we can finally use Jean for PvE solely. Okay, leadership, Phoenix Force allies mind resist and Phoenix Force allies debuff. So that's Phoenix for all about Phoenix Force, not the mutant. That's something to note. Increase guaranteed dodge rate 40, that's good. 30% penetration chance, that's on tier 2, that's great. 35%. Increase skill damage, bonus damage. Stun, fire, burn, snare, paralysis, barrier, stun, fear, snare, decrease all basic defense stacked, that's good. Immunity to all debuff, increase fire damage by 50%, decrease fire resist, burn, mind control, incapacitation, paralysis, invincible, fire damage. So that's frenzy buff and stun burn and 30% HP. So only one HP recovery skill, but she got penetration on on her passive, and a V-pad skill on his fifth like Kang, and but she lacks ignore targeting. So she is close to be perfect. Every character they are releasing are close to be perfect and missing one and two things, one and two core things. So here comes our naked tier 4, first naked tier 4. That's not naked, he already got a lots of uniform. I have talked about him in the previous video, you can check it. So his T4 skill is increase speeds by 5%, recovers HP by 10%, increase all attack up to 100%. So that's something like Black Bolt, but he doesn't uh, increase his final damage received. So I don't have high hopes for him. So there's the artifact, and that's for Havoc. Havoc, it's oh, sorry. This is tier 3 skills. For Havoc, penetration, and for Madeline Pryor, bleed, snare, paralysis, ignore target, invincible, basic damage, and basic attack increase. So that's pretty pathetic. The animation looks good for Madeline Pryor. Uh, okay, Rachel Summers awakened skill. I'm not gonna talk much about them. Rachel Summer already have penetration on her passive, and Hope Summer has penetration on his transcendence skill, and he doesn't have anything. So that's the same skill from different perspective. Okay, there's the new epic quest. Havoc is the main characters and can be ranked up through the epic quest, and Menelin Pryor is the ultimate, and you need to have T2 of all of them: Hope Summer, Cable, Cyclops, Kid Omega, Rachel Summer, Exodus, and a Havoc at T2. So you're gonna need at least two mega rank up ticket, mega T2 ticket. So special reward, and there's something pretty bad. So previously, when the cost was 6.6k, when you finish the epic quest, like if you get the Jean Grey epic quest, you will pay them 6.6k crystal and get 1.5k crystal back. But they are doing it wrong. They are punishing us. They will return only 1000 crystal. Oh my god. They're increasing the cost and reducing the crystal you can get back. So when you buy Gin Grape Epic Quest, you spend 6.6k and you get 1.5k back. So that's 5.1k final cost. And this time around, we were paying 7.7k crystal and you were getting 1000 back. So that's 6.7k crystal for the Epic Quest. Okay, they still wrote on the image here 1.5k, so I'm confused, guys. Is that 1.5k or 1000 crystal back? Then what's it? uh oh, sorry, my bad. That's $49 pack here. So that's $50. With $50 you get 1k crystal and the epic quest. So that's basically 8.7k for $50. That's bad. Sorry, my bad. You are getting 1500 crystals back. I'm extremely sorry for the confusion. So story compilation reward, okay, let's go through it again. So the cost for the epic quest is 7.7k, and you get 1500 crystal back. So that's 6.2k crystal for the epic quest. And if you buy it through your wallet, which I don't never suggest, is you can spend $50 to get the epic quest. And you can get six sister Rachel's sorry, Hope Summer instantly. And you can get some good stuff here, but it's pretty bad. Let's not buy them. Let's boycott. Okay, here it comes. You can get 25 Exodus Bio, Tier 2 Advancement Ticket, and Rank 1 Black Antimatter and Mythic Uru. So if you go to the game, you go to let me just start it. So they had some good reward on Wolverine and uh, Eternal's Epic Quest. They gave away six-star mega uniform rank up ticket, and they gave six-star mega rank up ticket and six-star uniform rank up ticket. But they gave give us nothing with this increased cost Epic Quest. So the cost was lower, the reward was better, and the cost is higher and the reward is lower. That's pretty pathetic. Okay, when I get to the game I will show you that they reduced it. So one good news here among all these bad news is the new urus can be acquired through uru combination, or you can go for the crystal gamble for the chest of uru. So that's great to have those uru combination. And all of them are elemental, so all basic attack increase and elemental damage increased. So you can they are introducing a new ticket like thing to amplify all of your uru slots. And here comes the artifacts. So for havoc, the artifact called plasma booster increase basic damage to superhero and supervillain, that's hybrid. For exodus, that's support, applies to all mutant allies and increase max hp by 25%. So max HP increase for mutants. I don't think people should invest. Okay, if you are hardcore PvP, you can go for it, but I don't think it's that much OP. Okay, there comes Hope Summer, increase basic damage to supervillain and damage reduced from supervillain. That's okayish, but they could have made it like Dr. Octopus for purely ABXAPL, but they're not doing it. Okay, the Medallion Prior, so that's an immortality. But what she is missing is Jean's revive, and I think she cannot beat Jean with this kit. Okay, there's Hope Summer, I guess. Yeah, sorry, Rachel Summer. So she got revive. So if they put this revive on Madeline Pryor Goblin Queen, it would be pretty amazing to see who is the best PvP character among Jean and Jean clone Goblin Queen. So they did not do that. That's bad for us. And Kid Omega is typical generic uh, super villain damage increase. That's good for us in the Shadowland, but if you get it free. So that's the new battle pass. And the good emoji or animation is on the highest mythical. So that's a skip for me, this one right here. Okay, the another good thing on this update is you can now store 900 phoenix feather and emperor crystal and those mastery thing. So that's good. So here my game is loaded, let me show you guys. Go to epic quest, go to fate of the mankind and see. Unimind. With completing this, you can get 6-star mega uniform rank up ticket. Others are pretty generic, but with this you get typical like this 7.7k crystal, but this deluxe pack costs 6.6k. Keep that in mind. This deluxe pack takes 6.6k, and that's city reward like this current one or new one. And this deluxe pack gives you 6-star uniform rank up ticket. Others are trash, but one good, a bit good. One reward is a bit good. And here comes the one 6-star mega rank up. So you can see there's, well, this is the last one. Pretty shitty rewards. So you can see only the Wolverine. Oh, sorry. Only the Wolverine and the Fate of the Eternals one have the good rewards, and you get, they cost 6.6k or less, and this one cost a lot more, but they give you shittier rewards. So where were we? So the storage thing. Okay, let me show you as I am in the game. So currently you can store up to 6,000 of this Imcron crystal, Phoenix feather, and Imcron shard. So after the update, you can get them up to 9k crystals, and Imcron crystal, Imcron shard, and Phoenix feather. That's good for us. And there's some other improvement that means nothing to us, and this is just a copy paste. They should not have they should not promote this. That they should have done in the previous update. So you can now purchase mega rank up ticket, mega mastery ticket with, I think, money. So that's bad. And some new characters will be available in the shop for crystal. So where's that notice? I forgot. So basically, Rachel Summer and other characters is available on the shop for crystal to buy. But I never suggest anyone to do that. So that's it, guys. Don't use up your Phoenix Feather or Emcran Crystal or Emcran Shard before the update, and do not, I repeat, do not play any game mode except story mode after today's reset, because whether you buy the epic quest or not, you are gonna complete it, right? So when you complete it, it's gonna ask for various tasks, and like this one. So timeline 10 win, play this thing, play that thing. So don't play all the game modes, play, because that requires dimension mission, world boss, timeline battle, and lots of stuff. So don't play any game mode, and wait for the update to come and then play your dailies. And that should be all, my friend, and thanks for your support. I am now at over 110 subscriber. So that's triple one. That's a magic number. Okay, nice. So thanks for your support, and let's hold fast with the game till they drop a good update. And they're what they're doing is pretty wrong and pretty pathetic for us. And thanks for watching, and please give this a video like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.